everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome to today's video. I thought for today's video I would put together a bit of a shopping guide and a clothing haul, bits and pieces I bought for my youngest daughter. So Penelope, we call her Penny, she's just turned 2. She had a few bits for her birthday and I've been collecting a few bits off of places like Vinted. I've also been into Marks and Spencer's, Next, H&M, and she had a few bits for her birthday from ZARA, so I thought I would put together like an autumn haul for her. So if you want to see just some new pieces for her autumn and winter wardrobe, please keep watching. Yeah, so like I said, there are some purchases in here from Vinted, so I do highly recommend Vinted. I do get quite a lot of Penny's bits and pieces on there, and I also pop her bits on there once she's outgrown them. I just can't rate it enough. Last year I got her the most amazing snowsuit that was in sale still for in H&M that I was going to pay £40 for, and I got it for £8. So yeah, I always have my Vinted linked in the description if you want to have a look. There's like bits and pieces from all of us on there. But yeah, we're just going to jump straight into the haul. So like I said, Penny has just turned 2, and I was mainly shopping for her autumn winter wardrobe because she's had a huge growth spurt, and every time when the weather started to cool down a bit, I popped some leggings on that they were all too short. So I thought she needs some bits and pieces. I obviously went on to Vinted, but H&M had a really good sale. So if you're not a member, you can sign up for free. Again, I'll link that link down below, but it's really good because every time you purchase, whether it's in-store or online, they will ask you to scan your member ID and you collect points, and then eventually those points will turn into vouchers. You have like advance notice of when they do sales. There's like free delivery. Yeah, so I just really like H&M. I think it's really reasonable. So I'm going to start with H&M. I'm going to kind of try and do this in some sort of order so it's not too confusing. Okay, so everything from H&M is new. I actually got her these bits and pieces and I gifted them to her for her birthday. So I did actually grab, obviously she's not going to be wearing this anytime soon unless the weather dramatically changes, but last year, and actually when the year she was born, I had terrible trouble getting her like hat and mittens. So it seems the longer you leave it as we get into winter, they just sell out. So I thought, even though like when I ordered this it was like 30 degrees, I thought it's fine because she's going to need it in winter. So I did get her a new hat because hers were all too small. So she did have this one last year. I absolutely love it. This is in the age range 2 to 4 years, and it has like the little extra bit here that just sits over her ears, and the little dangly string here, and it's just got the little pom-poms each side. And what I really like about it is that it's fleece lined, so it's super warm, and if it's raining, snowing, that sort of thing, it takes a lot for anything to get through this. So I did pick up this for her. And then I also got her another option of that, just in this lovely pink colour. So this one is slightly different. So it just has, turn around this way actually, it just has a single pom-pom there. But again, it has the little ear covers with the tassel. And then this set also comes with the mittens. So she hasn't got any mittens. And I thought, because she's like walking around more now, she obviously does still use her buggy, but I can't really put her in a foot muff because it's just too big for she's too big for it now. So I thought this would be ideal because it's going to be harder to keep her wrapped up. So I picked it up in that colourway as well. And then leggings wise, I did pick her up a couple of separate pairs. I'm just trying to grab them here. So they had a few different options in terms of designs, and these leggings have like a brushed, really soft inside. So I picked up, this is in the age 2 to 3. And what I like about them is all of the waists are adjustable. So she's quite slim on her waist, but she's really tall. So this is just ideal because I can make it fit perfectly to her. But they're just a dark charcoal grey, and they've got like lovely pink little flowers on them. And they're obviously just standard leggings at the bottom. So I got her that, those ones. And then I also picked up, it's the same one, so when you look online you can literally flick through the different pattern options. So again, whatever is in stock I will link below for you. So this is the same age 2 to 3. Again, it's got the same, if you can see there, the like brushed, can you see how soft that is? And I actually love this floral print, and I thought the colours are very like autumnal, winter. So yeah, I did pick these up, and again they've got the adjustable elastic there in the waist. And then in that same print, I saw this dress and I love the print so much. So I got it in a dress form for her. Again, 2 to 3, and it's got this lovely like scallop detail on the sleeves. It's long sleeve. This is very lightweight material. So obviously when it's really cold, I would layer it with a vest underneath, and she will wear it with tights. But yeah, I just love that. And the back has like contrast wooden buttons. So obviously it's just really easy to just undo, pop on and take off. So I love that print. It's so beautiful. And then I also picked out a cardigan because all of hers she's now sadly outgrown, so they've gone on to my Vinted. So this one they've got in a couple of different colours. So they have it in this lovely cream colour. Just look at that. How stunning is that? The back is slightly different. It's just more of a solid knit. But they do this in like a chocolate brown colour and also a dusky pink, which is lovely, and these are really reasonably priced. They also quite often have like events on where they have like discount, like 15% off kids wear. So I actually got all of this when it had the discount on it, and I had a couple of the £3 vouchers, so I used those as well. But yeah, this is in 2 to 3, and I know this will just fit her lovely, and she'll have a little bit of room so I can just roll the sleeves up. And then I got her a couple of just little legging sets. So this one actually came as a set with the top and the leggings in 2 to 3. She had one really similar to this last year. So again, I just love this frill detail, and these are really good value for money, really soft and just really easy to wear. And the leggings are just exactly the same colour. Again, it's just like a ribbed material. And does it have the waist adjusters? It usually does. These ones don't actually, so these ones do not have an adjustable waist, but that doesn't look like it's too big, to be honest. That looks a lot tighter than the other ones. So yeah, did grab that for her. And then I also picked her up another like leggings set. So it's quite similar, but they're slightly different. So these you buy as the leggings, you get 2 pairs, and then the tops you get 2 pairs. So you can kind of like mix and match because they've got lots of different patterns. So the leggings to start with, these ones do have the adjustable waist. So these are very similar colour to the set I just showed you. The bottom is slightly different though, because it's got a bit of a frill on it there, and you've got the wooden detail. And then how lovely is this print? It's my favourite. This is what sold me on this set, to be honest. So these are quite thin, so obviously on colder days she'll probably be wearing like her brushed legging sets, but obviously you know our winters are like, it's really hit and miss. It can be like -8 one day and then 10 degrees the next day, so we need like a little bit of everything. Obviously she can wear this now going into autumn, but they're just so lovely. It's my favourite print. And then I literally got exactly the same pattern top, so the pink, so it's slightly different because it's got the frill all around the neck, and I just love how the back has that like little scoop, and then the button fastening there. And then of course in that same floral print. So you can mix and match it, but I actually like to pair these together, so I will probably just put her in this, and then she can wear a little cardigan over it, and then the pink. So that is everything that we picked up from H&M. Next up, I just wanted to show you what I grabbed from Vinted. So I've been desperate to get her because I didn't actually keep any of my older daughter's Dr.Marten Boots. So we didn't think we were having a third baby. So I've kept a couple of pairs of Ollie's, but obviously they're for a lot older, like when she's like 4 or 5. But I was desperate to get her a pair like what my older daughter had, the patent ones. And so I was just going to get her some for her birthday, and then I found these on Vinted, and I'm sorry, but you would not even know that they had been worn. And I got these for £7. Obviously then you've got like the seller fee and the postage, so I think all in all it probably came to about 12, no more than £13, and I even had the box with it. So yeah, I'm picturing her wearing these a lot. She is obsessed. She keeps going to her wardrobe to get them out. So I can't rave about Vinted enough, guys. If you've never shopped on that, I'm sure you have because everyone uses Vinted, but I do get some absolute bargains off of Vinted. So yeah, I couldn't do a haul without showing you these cute little Dr. Marten Boots. Also, just very quickly while we're talking about shoes, I popped onto Next, had a little browse through the clearance, and I came across these little shoes. So we Penny's brother plays football a lot. We're often at his matches, so obviously she's got things like welly boots, but last year she had these like Peppa Pig, very similar to this, like with the strap across boots. They were really cheap from Asda, and she was absolutely obsessed with them. And then I saw these on Next. They were in the sale for £9. I hope they're still available, because if they are, I'll link them below. But these are a thin slate, so they've got they're made of memory foam. The insole is memory foam. They've got a cozy lining, and they're kind of like thermal inside and waterproof. And I thought for £9 that was an absolute bargain, and will just be super cozy for those rainy days, cold, wet, muddy days I cannot wait for. But yeah, and they're obviously just really easy to put on her, take off when they're really muddy, so she didn't kick them all over the car. So yeah, I did really like those. I'm not normally a fan of coloured shoes, but I don't mind that pink. And the sole's just got some really, that's going to pick up just some like little flowers embossed into it. So yeah, those were a bargain as well. And then Marks and Spencer's, so a couple of bits from there. To be honest, I got a lot of her baby girls in Marks and Spencer's, but in terms of clothes, it's not somewhere I automatically think to look. I was in their uniform shopping, and I just happened to wander into the section. They've got some amazing things. So first up, she needed another like all-in-one like jump rain suit. She's got a really thick one, like I said, the H&M one that I got on Vinted last year. H&M sizes and their rain suits are huge, absolutely huge. So it swam on her last year, so she had it all rolled up, so it's going to be fine for this year. But I mean, it is thick. It is for like the cold winter days, so she's definitely going to need something for in between. So I was hunting around and I couldn't really see anything that I liked. I didn't really want to get anything with characters on, and so I found this one at Marks and Spencer's, which I thought was lovely. Obviously the colour's light, so it is going to show mud. It's been through the wash a couple of times. Well, it needs to go through the wash again actually, because it is going to show mud, but it's not really thin. It does have a very thin layer of a fleece, so it is quite cozy. So it'll be perfect to lead up into when we get to really cold weather. This one was £22, but I just love the Marks and Spencer's, like with the built-in name patches that they do. And like I said, I have washed this a few times and it still looks absolutely perfect. So I did just want to share that again. If I can see it online, I'll link it. I think I bought that about a month ago. And then very recently I picked up this sweatshirt for her. So this is in 2 to 3. I was really tempted to get 3 to 4 because what I will say of Marks and Spencer's, their sizing isn't particularly big. H&M I find is more on the bigger side, but Marks and Spencer's not so much. This one was £12, but look at the detail there. I just thought that was so lovely. And yeah, you would pay a lot more money for that in places like ZARA. So if you've not been or looked on Marks and Spencer's, if you don't have one local to you, I highly recommend popping on there. This next set is absolutely adorable. I need to take it off of the hanger because you need to see it in all its glory. So it's a 2-piece set. The leggings, I think this was 16. I'll link it below, but I'm pretty sure this was either 14 or 16. But the leggings are flared at the bottom. So these sadly aren't adjustable. So just looking at that, I think I'm going to have to put a little bit of a tuck like that, but they'll be perfect leg wise. So they're ribbed, obviously flares, and they've got the lovely detail at the bottom. And then the matching print sweatshirt with the like frill detail on the arm. How lovely is that? And it's just got some little bunny ears just there. So I really loved that. And yeah, I was in there shopping for school uniform and came out with these two things because I just couldn't leave them. They were just so lovely. So yeah, highly recommend Marks and Spencer's. Okay, and then last up, just a couple of bits from ZARA. So I didn't get these. She actually had these for her birthday from my sister. So a couple of the bits are custom, like they're embroidered with her name on. Again, a lot of this is the basics, so I should be able to link it if I can find it, because they do really lovely leggings in ZARA, to be fair. I do love it. So first up, we've just got these pink, just basic leggings. They're lovely, they fit lovely, they're nice and comfy, nice and stretchy. She got them for her in 2 to 3, and they're not a bright pink, they're more of like a mauvey pink, I would say. And then she got her this white t-shirt, which has her name embroidered in it with a little rainbow, so that's perfect. She can wear that with like anything in her wardrobe really, so that is super cute. And then next up, she had a few of these little sets last year where they've got like the waffle leggings or the ribbed leggings with the sweatshirt, very similar to a couple of the pieces I've got from H&M and Marks and Spencer. So The leggings are polka dot. We love a polka dot in this house, and the bottom is really, really pretty actually. These look really good in terms of length for her because she's super, super long. So I love those. And then the jumper is plain, but what she's done is she's had her name stitched in to this corner here. So her name is Penelope, but she's known as Penny. So yeah, we had Penny just popped on there, and it's in black. You can, when you go onto Zara, you can pick what thread you want. I think you can even choose the font as well, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, these sets are just so lovely together. And obviously I'm picturing that with her little Dr.Marten boots. So yeah, she's gonna look so cute. So that's going to wrap up my autumn and winter kind of like shop lookbook for my daughter. I really hope you enjoyed. I hope you found it useful. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, and if you're not already following me here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I'd love to have you as part of my family here on YouTube. I've always got my Instagram linked below. I'm kind of active on there every day, so if you want to follow me over there as well, I'd really appreciate it, and I'd love to have you. Whatever I can find, I will try my best to link in the description, so make sure you check the description box before you click off of the video, and I will see you in my next video. Take care, bye everyone.